Today on Set to Love, we have another episode of 5 Minutes to Flow, and we're talking about joy. So let's go.
You can live a life in flow where your deepest heart's desires become reality.
You are here to contribute through your essence, fall deeper in love with your life and the journey that you are on.
Take what works, ditch the rest, and always stay set to love.
Thank you for being a part of this community. We're all designed to live in flow. So let's go.
Good morning, friend.
Good morning, best friend. How are you?
Oh, I really am feeling so much joy this morning. Honestly.
Aw, I love that. And
Yeah,
why?
I just feel like with joy, you bring joy into your life, and gratitude brings joy. And it's even for the simplest of things. I mean, I literally have a chill saying it because joy is so easy to have if you don't have expectations of anything. You just are grateful for what your day is, and that brings you joy. And I find the simplest of things make me so happy.
I love that so much. I think that's so important. I think at the end of the day, it's really just about pursuing your joy, pursuing pursuing what brings you joy. But then when you hold gratitude, that it's like the main ingredient to joy.
Yep.
Don't you agree?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I guess I feel like I'm going to tell a little quick story.
Yeah,
Mother's Day, I was so happy and joyful. We got to have a brunch right at the beach with Brooke. It was her first Mother's Day. And, I know it was busy for her. She works, she has all these things. And Brittany was so sweet. She brought me gifts and cards, and little Brooke just said, "Mom, it's been so crazy. I didn't do anything." And I felt so much joy that I was still there with my kids, that really didn't take it felt good that really didn't matter. It really didn't. I was so happy and joyful to spend the day with my favorite people. And then because that didn't affect me, I was so the following day, I get a text from Brooke saying, "Harper and I are so lucky to have you. I don't know what we'd do in life. We'd be a mess. And you are truly the best mom ever. And I hope that Harper gets your sensitivity and how you care about people. I want her to get that from her Grammy." And just those words, even though it was a day later,
yeah,
I'm so happy that I didn't let that affect me the day before. And that's my part of trying to tell people, find the joy in whatever it is. Don't let the small things, a card didn't matter whether it was the day before or the day after. And if you didn't have an expectation and you stayed in the moment of just being joyful and grateful to be together, you have no disappointment. And then the next day I was pleasantly surprised and cried my eyes out.
I love it. Isn't it like that's what we tell our kids when they're little, right? It's not about the presents. Like, just write your mom a note. Just tell her that you appreciate her. Just tell her words, just using kind words to someone that can just fill someone up and bring so much joy into their life. I love that, Shelley. That's a really great story. It reminds me, like, just thinking about like our family vacation that we were just on at Disney World, and I went around the table and asked all the kids, like, what was your favorite thing? And everyone kind of went around and said something that brought them so much joy. So for Braden, it was being in Epcot and eating the different foods at the different, little different countries. And for Avery, it was getting this little stuffed animal toy from one of the stores in the Japan section of Epcot. And for me, it was standing in line at Splash Mountain while it was pouring rain on us. And we were all sitting there, but we had so much fun, just like being together and each of us getting to, express ourselves and truly just spending quality time, even standing in a line, getting dumped on in hot, humid rain in Florida. But it was so much fun because those are the memories that are going to live for a long time within our hearts. And so I think that's why it's so important for us to find flow in your life, is just to follow joy, to do things with people you love. And you're right, just having that low expectation. Like, I didn't care that it rained. It wasn't about that. It was about just being around the people who I love so much and getting to have that experience with them.
And I guess that the moral of this whole story, or today's joy, is really for people that if you're always looking for the next thing or having expectations of what something's going to be, you're not going to find joy. You find joy in the moment of the simplest, and you get to have joy. So just find it. It's there in everything.
I love it, Shelley. You're beautiful. I love you so much.
I love
Thank you
you
so much. All right, everyone. Have a great day.
Hit the bell.